Oh, woo! I thought there'd be werewolves involved. That's Annie. That's Alex. And I'm Mike. Hi.
And today, we are here for a very special episode.
What the fuck is a beta? I still don't get it.
Today,
it's the OMichaelverse.
Happy OMichaelverse, Michael. And honestly, Michael, I've been looking forward to this episode for a while now.
Yeah.
The reason you specifically had to join us for this is because there's a lot of lore around the background of Omegaverse. There's a lot of diversity in the stories. Not really all the time, but sometimes. But it originated as a concept from a fanfic about Supernatural. And you and I have both seen Supernatural.
Where did you learn that?
I learned this from my sister, who was looking up Omegaverse after I told her about Omegaverse's existence.
Your sister's a genius.
She is a genius. And also, apparently, the origin of the Omegaverse was from a Sam and Dean fic, which is even worse because they're brothers,
right? Okay.
Biologically.
I've not seen Supernatural. I know that people talk about the fact that there's a Dean, but it's not the Dean from Gilmore Girls.
Yeah, the Dean from Gilmore Girls is Jared Padalecki, who is Sam in this series.
Yeah.
And the Dean in this series is inarguably the
super
best
hot
character. And
He's
also
so hot.
super hot, yeah.
Yeah.
Jared Padalecki's good looking.
Jensen Ackles, though.
Jensen Ackles is hot.
That one's pretty indisputable.
Dean. He can get it. He's Soldier Boy.
He was the entire reason I started watching Supernatural, because I was at my grandma's house once and my sister was watching Supernatural in one of the bedrooms, and I went to tell her dinner was done, and instead of telling her dinner was done, I saw him on the screen and sat down and watched it.
You're funny.
I know what I'm about.
Yeah.
So today, you're here to talk to us about your assignments, because you were given homework.
I was given
for the Omegaverse episode.
My assignments, I was given 5 choices, and I wanted to read 3, but I have no time management skills, so I read 2. And I read One Night Only and Phantom of the Opera.
Woo!
Amazing.
I have never seen or read or interacted with the play Phantom of the Opera.
Well, I can guarantee that this one, 100% accurate representation.
And I can guarantee you that that is not the truth.
I mean, yeah, but also it's more fun to not know.
Yeah. You know, the mystery. I think that the mystery is how this is called Phantom of the Opera, with how loosely it's based off of everything.
I mean, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? That's kind of the entire point of Omegaverse, is you can literally do whatever you want.
There are some rules usually, though.
Well, yeah. I mean, you have the alphas, leaders of the pack or whatever.
Yeah.
Betas are people who don't sense pheromones at all. They're not impacted by anything. And then you have the omegas, who you can be male, female. It doesn't really matter as an omega. You can have a baby.
See, that's like the bread recipe.
That's what a beta does?
What do you mean?
I've been... There's no explanation of that anywhere. I wasn't going to look up Omegaverse and be like, oh, what are the archetypes here? Because
I'm sorry, Michael, you got assigned to study the Omegaverse.
I was assigned to read the Omegaverse.
You're telling me you did not do sufficient homework?
F. Minus.
I have an F- in Omegaverse. Damn.
Here's the thing.
We'll
We'll give you extra credit.
There are general guidelines. And then things are kind of like just add your own flavor on top. Like I've seen some that are just all male. I've seen some that are like not impreg. Some that are impreg.
Yeah, there are some with male and female. And then you have the stories that also kind of like cross into like you don't have to fit into the quote unquote social norms of living in the Omegaverse. You have alpha stories, where usually it's implied that an alpha and an omega would end up together.
Like Love Bites.
I mean, no.
No.
Wrong.
But they're both tops.
Well,
so it's like alpha.
No.
What?
No.
Yeah.
Kieran is definitely not. Are you kidding?
I haven't been keeping up like I should. I'm just saying.
Wow, Michael, you're really not doing so well.
You know, if it's about boys, I'm really bad. I'm all for talking about it.
You have like diamond dust, which is an alpha and then a beta. And so that's a really interesting one. Then you have like some of them where it's like omega.
Can you imagine being a dude in a world where everybody around you is super horny and talking about the way that people smell, and you're just like,
hey, you know what? It's alarmingly similar to being a girl.
Yeah, it honestly is.
Tell us about whichever one you want to tell us first.
I am curious which one you want to discuss first.
I think I'm going to go with One Night Only.
Okay. How many episodes? Where can you find it?
It is on Legend. It is completed. It has 30, 40-ish episodes, and then it has 15 episodes of side stories. That's, I want to say 7 and 8 episodes of two side stories that are connected in a capacity. I don't want to spoil anything because I think spoilers are bad.
Listen, I recommended this one to you. And this one specifically, I was like, there's no way it can be as freaky as some of the other stuff that I read. So I was like, this one is a heterosexual couple, which I felt like might be more of a comfort zone for you. And I was like, okay, female alpha, male omega.
Definitely a comfort zone for me.
Yeah.
I know what I'm about. Do you think I fuck around? The basic premise is after, I have the names here. After Chaucia's fiance of 18 years, I'm going to say that again for the folks in the back, 18 years.
Is this like an extended lifespan type of story?
They're a Chable family.
Oh, so they've been engaged since they were babies.
Yeah,
yes.
It was an arranged marriage. So after her fiance of 18 years breaks up with her, she starts getting really sick by the omega pheromones.
Mostly because they had bonded.
Yeah.
And then when he broke the bond, she was still bonded to him.
So after, a long time after that, I don't know if it's explicitly stated in the text how long it is, she finally starts going to a party, and she's like, this sucks. I hate it here. I feel sick. And she goes back to her room, and then she opens the door to find a guy. He's like, hey, put a baby in me right the fuck now. And
are we talking college, like 20s?
They're like in their 20s.
She's 26. She is in upper level position of her family's company. And that's the age range. He's a couple years younger. I don't think it's explicitly stated again in the text exactly how many. I want to say he's 21-ish.
Yeah, I think it's like a 3-4 year difference.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not... It could be construed as creepy, but they're of the age where it's not. He's a professional actor. It's revealed.
I mean, anytime someone comes up to you who you don't know at all and says, put a baby in me, it seems a little creepy.
I would
anytime, as if this happens regularly.
I've never had it happen, I'll confess.
Anything is possible in the Omegaverse or in the OMichaelverse.
Beautiful.
Anyways, they agree to sign a contract, and the contract is later revealed to stipulate that they will attempt to conceive a child, and then they will stay married, or they will marry, they will attempt to conceive a child, and then they will stay married until the child is a year old. And then they will separate amicably because, so far as she knows, this guy, Joo Hyun, just wants a baby and just wants her to give it to him because whatever fucking reason, it's not necessarily.
It's not whatever fucking reason. F minus.
It is.
Okay, what's the reason?
So when he comes to the door, her immediate reaction is that this is an omega and he actually smells nice and doesn't make her feel sick.
I was saying from his perspective, he wants a child from her, and it's not explicitly stated why he wants a child
He
from
said
her.
that he wants to have a child with her because he shows her that there was a test done at a facility that said that she specifically, it's like a sperm bank, think of. Mm-hmm. And they were like, this person is compatible with 83% with you. Like, it's the highest compatibility ever.
I want it noted that Annie read this more recently than I did. This portion of it. She read the whole thing while I was reading. I'm going to
challenge that again because I finished it all in 2 days and I finished it like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I had started it before that and I did not finish it until after that.
That's fair. Okay. But yes. So
Yeah.
that was the reason.
So that was the reason, because they had a high genetic compatibility.
Okay. The compatibility is like, what, just that they'll have a healthy baby, or what is it for?
It seems like their genetics just work out a lot better. When pheromones are involved, theoretically, it's a lot of kind of, does your scent match what I need?
I mean, that makes sense with the pheromones of her being like, you don't smell bad to me.
Yeah.
If
he
aren't
doesn't smell
matched.
bad to her.
Yeah.
And that's why she agrees, because she thinks if she can have a relationship with this Omega, then maybe it'll help her get over whatever she's got.
Yeah.
Okay.
Reestablish a new bond for a while, you know, not feel sick all of the time.
Yeah.
I'm going to read the excerpt from my notes about this next part directly.
Okay. This is a quote, direct quote.
Yeah, he's an eater, feminist. That shit is sheathed. What are the fucking mechanics? What the hell? And then that was all in all caps. And the next bit is in normal text. The biologist in me is peaked.
Now listen, this was the first straight Omegaverse I've ever read, and I have yet to ever read another one again.
Yeah.
It's not common. And
I've seen female alphas before in stories, but I have never seen the mechanics.
they're never the main characters.
Yeah.
They're always side characters,
Yeah.
and they never go into that detail.
Yeah.
Is it because you guys almost exclusively read boy loves?
No, but I think that Omegaverse is...
It is a lot of boy
usually-
love.
Yeah, it's more common.
Yeah, it's usually boy love. It usually goes hand in hand with M-Preg. I mean, yeah, that's just common trope. And there are female alphas in other stories like Low Tide and Twilight, but they don't explain it at all. So this was the first time in depth that I've ever seen relations between a female alpha and a male Omega. And she does grow a dick.
It's
Okay.
she. So are you ready? Are you ready for the biologist in me to like try and deliver this?
Yeah.
So this is the rant today.
No, this is not the rant. The rant comes
Oh,
later.
no.
From what I could tell from the very limited view that we get of her equipment, it's sheathed under the clitoral hood is my assumption.
Okay.
To me, it looked like it came out from
Yeah.
her female parts.
So
Okay.
what I'm thinking is simulation. It just pops out from under the hood. Where the testes? No fucking clue. Does she have functional ovaries? Also no fucking clue. Weird shit's going on there. Mm-hmm. I want to know from a biology standpoint, because what the hell?
Is this lightsabers or is it?
It is lightsabers.
It's lightsabers, yes.
And I will say, this one isn't as porn without plot, so they don't focus on it much. Mm-hmm. Like, their scenes are, like, intimate, and then it's over. Mm-hmm. So, you see it, it happens, you're like, oh, that's interesting, and then it's just like they move past it. Mm-hmm. But
And you, Michael, you don't.
I don't move past it. No.
Entirely fair.
My notes are really funny, by the way. I just want to say that.
As funny as your aunt joke from earlier.
I'm glad that
Way
you're patting
funnier.
yourself on the back.
Way funnier
Michael.
than my aunt joke from earlier. No, somebody, a direct quote from it is, I guess the Ice Queen has changed after tying the knot because she appears to be sweeter, nicer. Before, she'd had to ban Omegas from joining meetings with her and being in the same room, and she would
Well, is it because she's bonded now, so the scents don't bother her as
as
much?
long as she's keeping up with, like, staying near him relatively so that
Yeah.
the pheromones kind of settle, she's not sick. So she can allow Omegas in. She can walk through the halls of her workplace. She can go out and be in public. Mm-hmm. And people make note of that. So they say, I guess the Ice Queen's changed after tying the knot because she doesn't seem like an asshole because she wasn't telling people.
They say that, not you.
People have said that.
Okay.
That is a direct quote from the thing.
Oh, I thought it was a direct quote from
No.
you again.
My notes have a funny quote after that I'm going to be explaining here in a moment. But
As most jokes do, they're funniest when they get explained to you.
no, I'm just
When you give them an
Moving-
introduction
moving on. Moving on
and
to
a
the
postmortem.
to discuss the webcomic further. Now she appears publicly to be. Andy's still laughing silently. She appears to the public to be more responsive, more open, like a nicer person because she's not shut in her office from before people get there to after they leave. I did say that she didn't just tie that knot, she delivered that knot. Call Hyun Uragon, the way that boy in a rut. Call Sia an oil driller, the way she be piping that whole goddamn.
What?
Here's the thing, Michael.
See how you laugh now? See how you laugh?
I'm laughing, but I hate to say it's not at your funny comment because I couldn't follow it.
I made a Monster Hunter reference. Monster Hunter Mike of Comic Queen's fame, made a Monster Hunter reference in reference to Omegaverse where a girl be piping down a man.
And you know what? We need more stories like that.
Yeah, we do.
I'll say it right now. We need more stories of women railing men.
More straight improv.
Hallelujah.
I mean, you could also do that in non-Omegaverse stories.
I agree. It doesn't need to be Omegaverse.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, women should be dominating male spaces. So, to continue into the plot further, it's revealed that rumors spread. This is revealed by specifically Cha Sia's doctor, Minwoo, who is part of the genetic study that's doing the stuff with the genetic compatibility, has been getting her medicine so that she can kind of manage her aversion to omega pheromones. Tells her that it seems like, hey, Hyun's been going to these parties a lot because he wants to find a rich alpha to put a baby in him. And she starts to get doubts. She's like, is that what's going on? Because Cha Sia is falling for Hyun really hard. I mean, scraping her knees and shit.
And here's the thing. I loved this part because Minwoo's trying to sit there and put some shit in her head and make her doubt the validity of their relationship. And she's like, that's between me and Hyun. And honestly, stay the fuck out of it. That's my man. And I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
You bet he is. Who the fuck are you, doctor?
She's fucking right. I loved that because it's just the right amount of drama because she's like, I'm going to go to bat for my man. And then she does go home and be like, hey, we need to talk a couple times. But it is revealed instead that he wasn't going there to coast for people. His co-star was going there to coast for people. His co-star is a woman. She has specifically been looking for Cha Sia because she wants Cha Sia's kid. Lesbian ally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
She's not an ally. She's a bitch.
Hyun was also going to a few of these parties specifically for her.
Yeah.
So he and his friend were both vying for the same woman. And he just happened to get to her first.
Yeah.
And you know what? It works out because they're so cute.
God, my notes are so funny. I don't know what this one's about. Just oat milk with 3 question marks.
What? Oh, I know what that's about. Okay.
I'm so glad.
I
it
had
enlightened
the
me.
same thought. They basically get together. It's during his heat. He is kind of trying to stay away from her. And she's like, the entire point is that we have a baby. What are you talking about? This is perfect timing. And so it does show them they are going at it for days on end. And when she's trying to give him sustenance, she pulls oat milk out of the fridge and drinks it and feeds it to him.
That's
from
what
her
it
mouth.
was.
That's funny.
But it specifically was a carton of oat milk, and I thought the same thing, but immediately went directly back into the story.
Yeah.
Listen, when I tell you, this actually might be my favorite Omegaverse story I've ever read. Because ultimately, there's no toxicity between these characters at all. Other than the fact that it's obvious Hyun's kind of hiding something. But they have so much trust in one another that they literally sit down and communicate. Except Hyun runs away.
Hyun runs away.
And we hate a character who just runs away from their problems.
Yeah.
And it does... There's a lot of drama. That is the closest thing to actual toxicity that is generated between the two characters. And I really did enjoy that. I don't like a story where the people I'm supposed to be rooting for are fighting and I don't mind biting, but that's a different thing.
So I wonder how Phantom of the Opera went for you. Not to jump the gun.
We're going to get there.
The main characters aren't fighting. The main character does have to fight a lot of other people.
Fair. And we've read a lot of those too.
We're going to, towards the end of the episode, I want to go through and find out how many times I wrote "what's a beta" in this, because I did not know.
That's so funny to me. Beta is literally just like regular ass person.
While he's pregnant, so he gets pregnant because 7 days is like oat milk sex, you're going to get pregnant.
And he's basically
He's
like
in heat.
in his ovulation period.
He's in heat. He gets pregnant. He runs away. He comes back. They try to sit down and have more of a conversation about what's going on. They come to some understandings. And she's like, hey, I don't want to fuck until you're until you're at a point in your pregnancy that we can do that because it's unsafe for the children.
So at what point does he get kidnapped?
Didn't get kidnapped.
Didn't get kidnapped.
I will say though, like what ends up happening with Hiyun is he gets pregnant and he runs away because he doesn't want to tell her that he got pregnant because he knows that their contract is going to be up. And so he's sad that he got pregnant. And their conversation reveals that he signed the contract thinking that the pregnancy would get them together and that they could continue trying, but he really was just trying to get together with her in the first place. And he fumbled over his words because he's awkward.
It is revealed that he is just
So
head
he
over
just
heels with her.
trapped her with a baby.
No.
No, because she knew beforehand he wasn't pregnant when they got married.
They signed a prenup. There's no trapping. They have an agreement of what's going to happen.
Yeah, but he kind of went into it with the like, I'm gonna have a baby with her and then she'll fall in love with me.
No, he went into it like, if I say I want a baby, she might say yes, and then I don't have to have a baby. He's like saying, if we sign this contract saying that we'll have a baby, but he was taking birth control to not have a baby because he just wanted to be there with her. So when he actually got pregnant, he's like, I don't mind that I'm pregnant, but I'm sad that that's going to make our contract come to an
The
end.
way you guys describe it, I don't like it.
You know what? Read it for yourself.
I might. I probably won't. So, you guys love this story.
Yeah, I love it. It's the only straight Omegaverse I've ever read.
Yeah.
Yes.
And honestly, I think they did a really good job. I was pretty immediately hooked on the story. And it's a pretty quick read.
I'm glad you liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Now, what
really
did you think of the second assignment you had?
I will say, like, I think that we're talking about polar opposites here. Like, we gave you One Night Only, which was probably one of the tamest ones we could give you. And then there's Phantom of the Opera.
So, there are 3 main characters in this one. Chris, he's an Omega, and he's the main character.
Okay.
He's our guy,
Not the Phantom.
not the Phantom.
Okay.
We get a little bit of the Phantom. It's not finished. First off, it's not finished. It
Yeah,
is on
this is an ongoing story. There are 35 episodes out right now.
Okay.
And it's on hiatus.
You guys are looking at me like you want me to read this one.
I know you will like it more than
No,
I do.
I'm not sure that you will because he does get assaulted by multiple people.
A lot. Frequently.
Trigger warnings.
Trigger warnings.
Trigger warnings abound. This
Now-
one is...
Now, they do give trigger warnings at the beginning of every episode.
They
that does
do.
that.
The number one tag for this, the hashtag, is trauma. So, yeah.
And listen, I'm not saying I'm not going to read it, but I think I'd rather hear about it from you guys.
Chris is a singer. If you've seen Phantom of the Opera or read Phantom of the Opera, I have no idea how accurate it is. I've not.
The main character is a singer.
Okay. And there's a phantom.
There's a Phantom.
And there's a Phantom. And you know what? That might be the only...
Hold on. No,
Consistencies.
because I do know that there's a secret house thing under the opera house.
Here's
and
the
there are
thing, too.
sewers. And those also happen.
It's like he's living in luxury down there. And I don't know if that's accurate.
I mean, he made some pretty nice digs for himself.
He's also a maestro. Like a master of multiple instruments, maestro.
And
I mean, Phantom of the Opera lived in the opera and is very familiar with everything.
Is he also
the
like a
opera.
super well-traveled dude who's been all over the world and done a lot of shit?
All I know is that this story is very loosely based off of Phantom of the Opera.
Chris is practicing for performances because he's a singer at this opera house and obviously performs in it. And a voice behind the mirror goes, "Hey, you're really good. Let me teach you how to do it." But also, every time this voice behind the mirror talks, Chris goes, "Oh man, these pheromones smell really good," and then jacks off on the mirror. Really,
Omegaverse coded.
Omegaverse
Yeah.
coded.
I'll tell you right now, that doesn't happen in Phantom of the Opera.
I didn't think it would.
Does he speak to her behind a mirror?
Yes.
Okay.
Chris, for the record, Chris's dad had like just recently died. So he had just gotten back to Paris from his father's funeral.
Okay.
I didn't take a lot of plot notes. I was caught off guard, usually noting, does this happen in Phantom of the Opera? So Chris has a man that he really, really likes. They've been together for a long time. Mm-hmm. His name is Ralph. And he is away in the military, in the army, sailing, protecting whatever it is that the French army did at this time. Nothing good.
Oh, okay.
It's the French in the 1800s.
We don't need the history lesson.
I can't give you the
I'm not
history
here
lesson.
for anything but fantasy.
No
at this
Michael
point.
moments yet.
No Michael moments yet. And they had been together for a long time.
Okay.
Ralph claims that he would have collared and marked Chris as his Omega, except that he had to go be in the military, so he'd be gone for too long, and that can apparently be damaging, psychologically.
Collaring meaning like biting the neck.
Marking.
And marking.
Yeah.
I wonder if there is an actual collar involved, but we don't see any characters in the background with collars. What is a beta?
Hey, Michael, I have a real life question. At the end, can you just tally up how many times in those same notes you wrote, what is a beta?
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
We'll
Okay.
put that as a tally. You can calculate that while we're doing the quiz.
There's a lot of sexual assault.
There
Trigger
is.
warning.
It's like they use the like whole pheromone thing that you hate of the alphas can't control themselves,
Yeah.
and so they assault the Omega with like basically no remorse. But the Phantom does kill a lot of people, and he kills a lot of the people who are assaulting Chris
Because
A lot.
they're
He
assaulting
kills.
him?
because
he kills.
they're assaulting him.
He kills two people who have assaulted him. There's an implication that he kills a third, but then we later see that third one walking in the background, and that seems weird. I wasn't sure. And then he drops a chandelier on an innocent person. I feel like that probably happens in Phantom of the Opera.
That one, so he's doing this to prevent Chris from being assaulted, but he also is trying to get Chris to be the lead in the opera.
That does happen in Phantom of the Opera.
Yes, I figured that.
So it's like
Loosely based.
loosely based on Phantom of the Opera. And the Phantom takes Chris down into the sewer system where his palace is, which I think that's also in Phantom of the
Yeah.
Opera.
And he's like, spend 5 days here with me. 5 days is all I need. You're not allowed to go in that room, but I will make all the food in the fucking world for you. He does. And it's too much food. It's a waste.
Now listen,
It's a waste of food.
I'd be sold. That sounds pretty great. 5 days, living the height of luxury.
He is constantly very possessive. And it's
The Phantom?
Yeah.
He's an alpha, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's really uncomfortable. He talks about how he's so ugly, he's hideous, he's monstrous. If he's not fucking, I have a note here. If he's not that ugly, if he's not genuinely monstrous, all of my opinions about this drop to zero. It is a bad comic if he ends up not being.
I've
very
got bad
ugly.
news for you.
I've got bad news for
This
you.
one's been on hiatus for like at least a year, probably more.
Yeah.
That was not the same bad news I was going to give to you. I was going to say in the movie, he's played by, I'm pretty sure, Gerard Butler. And he
So he's hot.
Yeah, he also was like, oh, I'm hideous. And it's like,
Margot
He has a
Robbie is
face
the
scar.
wrong person to make this point about.
yeah, exactly.
That's a Barbie reference for you. I'm an ally.
Um,
Also, I put Hugo Weaving's voice from V for Vendetta over all of his lines. I don't know if you did that too.
I don't do that for any character at
Oh.
any time. I read everything in my voice.
He writes something on a wall about like he should be taken seriously.
What he's doing is he's threatening the theater saying, you better put Chris as your lead or else I'm going to start killing more people. Also, leave the top box for me.
And does Chris
He wants that bottom
know?
box.
Chris
Yes.
kind of knows.
Chris knows in some capacity that the people who have hurt him are being dealt with. He knows that it is the Phantom. Chris knows that the whole place is going a little haywire right now. He knows that that's the Phantom's doing. He knows that he got a part, and he's like, I'm really happy about that. But also, the Phantom did push somebody I know down the stairs and then poison them to make them sick.
Yeah.
And he's not a fan of that.
So he's got morals.
Yeah, he goes and meets with, and then after the 5 days, he goes and meets with Ralph. And he's like, Ralph, I know that I thought you were my fated pair, but I've met another guy, and how can you love two people at once? And Ralph goes, I'm gonna fucking kill him. Ralph is a dick. Ralph is
we don't
also
like Ralph.
Ralph is also super possessive and really angry, and also sexually assaults somewhat. He gets to like dropping his pants before he pulls back. Well, actually, I think he gets kicked, doesn't he?
I don't remember.
He also goes to like assault Chris, and it's bad, and I don't like it. What is a beta? Just another. I've skipped over what is a betas that are in here.
Don't skip. It's
Don't.
fine.
So basically, that's where we leave off.
We leave off after he's gotten back. He's dropped, and the Phantom's dropped the chandelier, and he goes, "This can't continue." And the Phantom went back to his house, and he has tied up a Persian guy that's there. Mm-hmm. The Persian guy gets tied up willingly and really likes being like just having the shit beat out of him.
Honestly, the BDSM element came out of nowhere.
I mean, it's
Okay, so it was just as abrupt in the story as it was just now in this conversation.
Yeah, all of a
Got
sudden,
it.
There's
it's
like-
just like, where did this come from?
there's like one scene in like part 7 where there's a dude hanging and it's not explained. He's just naked and tied up. And he goes, "Hello, Eric," and that's never brought up again.
Yeah.
Until like the last episode where he just beats this guy and goes, I hate him, I hate him, I hate him, I hate Ralph so much. And then he goes to take off his mask, and that's where it ends. And if he's not genuinely hard to look at, the story has failed me.
Again, I'm not sure if we're ever going to find out. I mean, maybe.
If we
But-
never find out, good, because I know that I'll be disappointed, period.
We're just going to manifest it. I think that I'll read this one, and by the time I read it, it'll come back.
Yeah.
As like my final thoughts on Omegaverse before we do the test and everything, I thought there'd be werewolves. There
There
what
are
the fuck is a
sometimes.
beta?
Okay, so...
Are you disappointed that there weren't werewolves?
Am I just? I mean, I went into this going.
Yes, you are.
Yeah,
I could tell.
Yeah.
And you know what?
I did one hot Dami Mommy werewolf. Betas are not at all what I thought they were.
So, I've read more Omegaverse than, like...
Than me, obviously.
Well, I meant read more Omegaverse books as opposed to read Omegaverse manhwa. And in the books that I've read, at least, there are a lot more werewolf stories or shifter stories. So I think you just have to find it, you know?
Michael, I'll be on the lookout just for you.
Yeah.
And then we'll have to bring you back on when I find the Omegaverse stories that have werewolves for you. So, without further ado, it is time now, Michael. Now that you exist in this world with us,
Yes.
it's time for you to find out what your secondary gender is.
And we're back.
Yay!
We've taken so many quizzes. We took a break to get snacks.
It was worthwhile, I think.
I had sarsaparilla. It rocked.
Yeah, it was pretty great.
Yeah.
And we now know our secondary genders. And not only that, we also took a quiz to see what our pheromones would smell like.
Yeah.
Which I feel like is important.
So I'm either a beta or an omega. Out of the 4 tests we took, 2 came back beta, 1 came back 50-50, and 1 came back omega. And my pheromone smell would be distinct and book-like, and I would smell sad.
Distinct and book-like and sad.
Let's
Okay.
see, what were the exact words that it used? Distinctive book-like smell that would catch the attention of a special one. Also, we did the Myers-Briggs while we were at it. That was fun.
That is true. Actually, that was basically a prerequisite for one of the quizzes.
We had to do a quiz within a quiz. I got beta, alpha for the 4 different quizzes that we took. So I'm going to just call myself an alpha.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a very alpha move to do.
I would agree.
And I got citrus as my scent. I would smell exciting. And I have a delicious scent that would drive anyone crazy, which is better than yours. I'm sorry, Michael.
Hey,
You only smell good to one person.
Hermione Granger would like me.
Aww. You know what? We say that we wouldn't like that, but we love books.
I do love books.
It would probably not smell like boy love. It would probably, and this is for my special someone out there, smell like an engineering textbook, maybe.
Incredible. Well, for me, I did take all of the quizzes that we took. I got alpha every time. I do think that the soft alpha description fit me the best. So I'm kind of leaning towards that, which wasn't as like boisterous, but it was still alpha. So, first of all, congratulations to Michael. He did guess we would both be alpha.
Yeah.
So good for you. And good on me for thinking you'd be a beta.
What's your scent?
My pheromones, it says I would smell familiar. So like spring blossoms carried by a breeze, gentle sunlight, a genuine smile, a holiday morning.
Ooh, I like that.
And then it says I would have a fresh, relieving scent that one couldn't get enough of. And they also guessed here that I would be a soft alpha. So it all worked out for me.
Yeah.
Honorable mentions. That pheromone quiz, crazy.
Pheromone quiz is wild. Take at your own risk.
But you know what? I didn't hate the results.
I liked these results the best. This is the one I'm sticking to as my true self.
Yeah.
Additionally, one of the tests told me. Can you say one of the tests did just at the end to go, you have a breeding kink. Haha. Like, fuck you. Assholes.
That's the thing I'm sensitive about. I don't tell people that.
Michael's finding out new things about himself every day.
I'm proud of my nondescript feminine hips. But
Yep.
the breeding kink, you gotta throw that at me? Asshole.
Now listen, Michael, you learn something new every day, and specifically on this podcast, you learn a lot of things.
Yeah.
Too many.
And
so you're
we
welcome.
are so happy to have you here every single time.
It just gets better every time.
It does.
I have so much fun. It's bad.
Well, thank you, Michael, for joining us. And thank you all for listening. We are looking forward to talking to you on the next one.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye. What is a beta?